sleeping. Oh, they love each other.
Excuse me? Hi. You can on the shoulder behind the collar.
After a quick lunch, we headed out towards the lake. Like I said, I didn't really plan anything, so we're pretty much just winging it at this point. I tried to research this place before we left, but there's really nothing to see on the internet, which was kind of weird, but I know people do come up here just because they want to ski. But since it's not winter time, I'm not quite sure what else to do or see up here. I guess I'll find out. Look, that's the observatory right there. Well, as you can see, the lake is pretty clean. The air is fresh. It's not as impressive as Tahoe, but it's still a beautiful lake. Well, maybe it's not that clean after all. After a brief walk at the lake, we decided to go back to the village and see what else we can do. I mean, the village is not that big. It's just a long strip where both sides have restaurants and shops and little souvenir stores and stuff. It shouldn't really take that long to see. The Brown Bear gift shop. That's about all you can see here in the village, but we did hear that there's a zoo here somewhere, and we're gonna go ahead and see it. Let's see what it looks like. Hope there's tigers here. It's a lizard. It's not big, but we'll find out. I really hope.
Yeah, that's right.
Come here, boy. I have some Kit Kat for you. Here, boy. It's an electrical fence. I'm gonna touch it.
Test it out.
You gonna feed him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not quite yet. I'm doing a 2 o'clock presentation with him.
Oh, you are?
Not in like 10 more minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Big Bear Alpine Zoo. My name is Gar. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. We're standing here in front of one of our raven enclosures. Ravens, really incredible birds. I've actually seen George pick up a stick to try and get food.
It's kind of embarrassing to just leave. I thought he was going to talk about some exotic animal, but just the bird. I'm just going to go and check out the other animals for now.
A lot of people want to know the difference between ravens and crows. Their flying capabilities are on par with hawks and falcons. Both can mimic human speech. A bit of a more harsher sound when they vocalize. It's a little more annoying.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
That's okay. Oh. The birds will get it.
Right now we have Bubba are gonna live longer. They're gonna get fed consistently. Nobody's hunting them in here. Essentially because he used to be a pet and was deemed unreleasable.
It's pretty amazing how he can say so much about a bird. I'm not sure this is going to end anytime soon, and we've pretty much seen all the animals in the zoo, so we're just going to go. Here's another side of Big Bear Lake. While driving around, we saw this place. It's called the Big Bear Discovery Center. And I got kind of curious and wanted to see what's inside.
I know, I've helped out, I've gone soft.
There's nothing really much to see except for some dead animals and some history about how this place started or who lived here before. That's all, nothing much inside. But outside the building there's trails and a place to like discover, since it's a discovery center. I'm laughing because we don't understand what we're looking at. It looks like we ended up at a kids section of the park. We have to go and find the adult section. They said they have trees that smell like vanilla and popcorn or something unusual like that. Jeffrey's Pine right here. What am I smelling? I don't smell. It doesn't smell like anything. Is this pine? Oh, it's Jeffrey's Pine. I'm just gonna climb it. No, it doesn't. I want to sit here for a while. It looks like a pretty cool bench. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That way. It's like you can see my cheek more. After our meaningless conversation, we ended up at this place. They have go-karts and a miniature golf course, and inside is a big giant slide, which we're about to try out. We're gonna do this Alpine Slide. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. And we're gonna slide. I like this better. down. All right.
Who's gonna go first?
Am I?
Yeah. So grab
Okay.
the stick, buddy. Now pull backwards. That's it. Stop. Okay. Stick and push forward instead to go.
Oh.
Okay. The more you push, the faster you go, and if you want to slow down, you pull backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to admit, I was nervous at first when I was up there, but once I got going, it wasn't actually that scary at all. It was actually fun. What the hell happened to her? Can I just stay here? Got myself some ice cream on this cold weather. Look at that. So good. Oh yeah. Ice cream is so good in cold weather. And we're gonna have dinner at Big Bear Lake Brewing Company.
How you guys doing?
I'll get a beer first.
Beers are gonna be over here
Yeah.
for you. All the ones that we brew in-house are right here.
Since this restaurant brewed their own beer, they have a ton of selections when it comes to beer. Our server recommended that I should get the pumpkin beer, which sounds a little off for a beer, but there's always a first. It's just the outside part. That's pumpkin. Yeah. But beer's a beer. You see what this is? This is going to be the most expensive crab cake that I'm going to have. We found out at the end of the meal that each crab cake is worth $6 each. If I only knew that it was that expensive, I wouldn't have ordered this at all. This should better be amazing. He kept looking at me because I keep changing angles. So I'll do this. So I'm just gonna few guys here. I'm not sure how to describe what it tastes like. I didn't even know that it was worth $6, so I'm really being honest about this. It says on the description that it has a mixture of shrimp and crab and some other spices, but I'm not sure. I can't really taste the crab or the shrimp, to be honest. It's not worth $6, that's for sure. But if it's good or not, I would say it's right in the middle, because it is fried, which, I mean, for me, everything fried is good. I would just say it's okay. It's just a fried dish that doesn't have any taste. Maybe the pumpkin on this beer might bring it out. So for our main course, we ordered 2 dishes, which is one is the paella and the grilled salmon. The paella, as you can see, it looks pretty good. It has a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'll probably break it down later once I start eating. And here's the grilled salmon, drenched in some kind of sauce, with a side of potato salad and some vegetables. It actually looks pretty good. Well, I'm gonna try the paella first, and well, for my first bite, I'm gonna get a mussel and a piece of sausage mixed with rice. The rice, by the way, is really creamy. Well, that sure made up for the crab cake. That was pretty good. The creaminess of the rice mixed with the sausage and the mussel, it's just a good combination. Now I'm gonna try the grilled salmon. It looks like it's cooked perfectly. It looks juicy, not too dry. Or maybe it's because of the sauce on top of it. It cuts okay. Well, I'll find out. I like this the best. You can really taste the smokiness of the salmon and the sauce. I don't know what's in the sauce or what kind of sauce this is. And mixed with a potato salad, it just completes it. Let me try the paella again. I think I missed something there. It looks like I did. I think this is chicken. It's the first time I've seen paella with chicken. Normally it's just seafood.
The sauce on this is good.
Okay, let's see what they have in here. Looks like they have shrimp, sausage, some mussels, grilled chicken, and some clams. Of course, the rice, which is, I think, the best part of the whole dish. And on this side, the salmon, the grilled salmon with its sauce. It's pretty good. And some potato salad. I said vegetables earlier, but it's actually salad. If you're gonna make me pick which of the two, I'll pick the grilled salmon for sure.
Some rice.
So all in all, Big Bear is not what I've expected. I thought there's gonna be a lot more stuff to do, or maybe it's just not wintertime. There's no snow, but the way I see it is, I think if you want to just get out of the city and relax, I think Big Bear is the perfect place. The village, which is, I think, is a tourist trap, to be honest. Everything's so expensive. The food is okay. It's not that great. Or maybe we just didn't order the right food or the right menu. My day here, I would say it's pretty relaxing. If you're looking for extreme fun stuff to do, this might not be the place for you, but what do I know? It's nice and warm.